This week, I'm ranting about crowds. The best way for me to express myself is to quote the movie Clerks, where they go, "You hate people, but I love gatherings. Isn't it ironic?" That's how I feel. There's an event going on. There's stuff somewhere. I love it. It's the people that make up the crowd that I hate. They're so rude and arrogant, and it's their way or the highway and everything else like that. I was in beautiful Galena this last weekend. It's a trip I go every fall. You go down, see the trees, through the hills and the valleys, and then you go to historic Galena, and it's just, the town itself is beautiful, and you have the history behind it. Ulysses S. Grant's tomb is there. Well, not his tomb, his home is there. It's just beautiful. Go there every year. But it's a very big hot spot, and it gets very crowded, and this year was really bad. They had traffic cops out. There was no place to park. I parked like 5 miles from downtown, it felt. And so when I finally get to downtown, everybody's just elbow to elbow, you know. And then, what is the deal with people just standing literally outside of the door of a shop debating whether or not they want to go in? Do you have to be right there? I mean, I'm trying to get into the shop because I know I want to go there. There's something I want to pick up from there. Get out of my way. Also, why do people have to congregate in the middle of intersections? Or right at dead center of the sidewalk? Go off to the side to talk. You have a big crowd of people. There's like 8 of you. There's only 1 of me. Get the fuck out of my way, please. Thank you. Also, when you're at like a convention hall or something else like that, people insist on being in the middle of the aisleways too. And they always have to be in the intersections of the aisles too. Move! If you ain't got nothing to do, move! Step aside. There's little cubby holes where you can go to debate where you want to go next everywhere. Get out of my way. And heaven forbid you accidentally run into someone because they ain't paying attention because they're too engulfed in their own personal lives and their own hoity-toity mindset that they're better than everybody else. They treat you like you're in the Big Apple. What is the deal with that? It's an accident. You're not watching where you're walking anyway. It's crowded as hell. It's going to happen. I have figured out over the years how to avoid crowds a little bit better. Well, the people in the crowds. If you dress like a punk thug, they will treat you like a punk thug. Now, for the most part, I'm a pretty easygoing guy as a whole. And I'm non-confrontational as a whole. However, you put on a leather vest, biker gloves, bandana, and dress in all black, people tend to get out of your way. They notice you more. So, that's just kind of like a little tip there. Just like a punk thug, and you can get by through crowds a little bit better. And they will apologize for running into you. Even if it's your fault, they will apologize. It's nice. That's all for this topic. I do have a PSA I would like to include. I was going to bring it up last week, but got a little long-winded. For those of you who do not know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Now, breast cancer awareness is the only thing in the world that I really take seriously when it comes to stuff like that. The pink ribbon is basically the only ribbon I support. I've lost I've lost one person really close to me to breast cancer. Been in a lot of breast cancer scares with other people that I care about. Everybody should get tested. Now, this is guys and girls. Guys can get breast cancer too. It's not as common, but I did know of a guy who did contract breast cancer. He's a survivor, but still, it does happen. So guys, if you have breast cancer in your family, get yourself tested too. I'm actually being serious. I love how people are getting more pink this year. The NFL and a couple of television channels are getting more pink. And I actually do love that, and I'm happy. I'm actually happy about something for once. But I would also like to make an observation. Why is it that the best looking natural tits out there belong to women who will sleep with other women? Now, I'm not saying every bi and every dyke out there have great looking tits, because I've actually known a couple of bis whose tits are, well, calling them fish eyes is giving them a compliment. And I actually have known some straight girls who have nice tits too. But I'm saying, as a whole, as a rule, the best looking tits out there belong to a woman that will sleep with another woman. What the hell? Bye bye.